Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week's video is going to be my everyday makeup routine. This is the makeup I do literally every single day. I'm going to list all the products in the description box or on the screen. But before we get started, I just want to preface this by saying some things that I have changed in my makeup that are not makeup products is, first off, I lighten my brows. I just feel like it gives like a softer look to my makeup, so I bleach them like every 2 weeks. And then another thing I do is I wear colored contacts, so I actually go in between like Moodylenses or Olens, and they just make your eyes a little bit bigger and more glowy, and I just feel like it elevated my makeup routine and look. I'm literally obsessed with them, and I've been wearing them consecutively, and they're so comfy and they're so cute, and I feel like it makes a subtle big difference. Does that even make sense? Like, it makes a small difference, but it also makes a big difference in my makeup. I love them so much. I have really bad vision and I'm still able to wear them. I just get a prescription in them and they work and look perfectly fine. So those are two things that I've changed in my appearance that elevated my makeup routine from last summer. But anyways, that's it. Let's get started with my makeup. I have my matcha here. Let's do my makeup. I'm trying to perfect my ratio in this big glass jar. I think I just need to add 1 more gram and then it'll be perfect. It's a trial and error. I think the biggest key to making sure your makeup is glowy and perfect and stays and looks good is your skincare prep. I use this moisturizing cream. It's like a gel kind of moisturizer, but I feel like it works as like a primer and a moisturizer, and your makeup sticks and grips to it, so I really like it. And I have dry skin, so I like to put a lot of moisturizer, and I like to put it under my eyes too, because I feel like my face just feels dry if there isn't moisturizer on it 24/7, so I like to put a good amount. I feel like another key tip is to let everything sit for like a minute, because your skin needs to soak it all up. So, you know, just scroll on your phone for a little bit until your skin's prepped. If I'm doing daytime makeup, I use sunscreen next, and I rotate between these two right now. This one has a more matte finish and this one has more dewy finish, so it's like whatever you're in the mood for. I'm not doing daytime makeup, so I'm not going to put sunscreen on right now actually, but that would be my next step. Okay, the next thing I do is I do a spray. I kind of just go in between these two. I think I like this one more actually. So I'm gonna spray it. It just kind of like makes your face feel really moisturized, and I feel like that's really key to making your base look really dewy and glowy. I'm gonna have my mirror here, so don't mind that. Okay, the next step I do is like my glowy primer base. I don't really use the actual primer, like I use this as a primer, and I just put it under my eyes and my cheeks because I just want a glow there and a little bit. And this feels really nice too, and it's very natural. Like, I love this product a lot. I've been using it consecutively for like 2 to 3 years, so I love this. Okay, next for like foundation concealer, I use this. I just basically spot conceal. I don't do foundation all over my skin. So any blemishes I have, I just put it on, and I also put this around the side of my nose to like contour. So I'm just going to cover up any blemishes I have. And I kind of let that sit so I can get more coverage. And I actually go to my contour. I use this contour only because it's cool tone. That's the only reason. And then I get a brush that looks like this, and then I contour my nose. I basically contour the sides of my nose, and I try to make it like a little button. So I don't think I can teach you very good, so I'm just gonna do it really quick. Okay, and then I go back in, and then I just do my sides like this, and then that's when I blend out all of my concealer, foundation, base. I use this Hourglass brush. It actually works really good. I hate it because it's so expensive, but like it actually really makes a difference. Before I bought this, I've always wanted a really good concealer brush, and I've always tried to find like cheaper ones, and they just never work as good, or they never feel as good. And this one's like perfect, and I hate it so much because it's so expensive, but like it's so worth it. I don't really cover my under eyes because my under eyes crease a lot, so I don't really place product like right under them. I just kind of use whatever's left over and blend it near there. But I kind of just like the look of your eye bags showing in your makeup. Like, I think it just looks more like real and natural. So that's what I do, and that's what I like. Now I actually contour the rest of my face. So I contour my cheekbones. Now I go into blush, and I love these blushes so much. They're so natural and glowy. I'm really into like natural makeup, but I like to use this one first, and I actually like to put on the back of my hand and then pick it up with my brush like this, and then like to go onto my cheeks. I feel like I can just control the product more, and it just applies more evenly. And I kind of bring it up to like my temples. Before I put this blush, I like to actually bake my under eyes. So I'll just use any translucent powder. I've been using this pink one because it's supposed to give a brighter under eye, and I don't really put concealer on, so I've been using this one. But I think any one works. While that's baking, I grab my powder and I just blot my T-zone. And basically wherever I put my concealer, foundation. And when that's done, I do my under eyes. Now I go and I grab this highlighter and I put it on my cheeks. I like it because it looks like a wet highlighter. Like, I like the look of wet highlighter. And then I just blend it out. And sometimes it can look a little like patchy with my blush. So that's when I grab my Merit blush and I blend it all in together. Sometimes I put my Merit blush here. I really like this Merit blush because it just looks really dewy and natural and glowy. If I ever want my nose contour to be like more precise, I'll grab like this little contour powder bronzer and I'll actually go in and make it more defined. I'll get this highlighter for my nose and I'll highlight the button and bridge. Okay, next is my lips, and I like to wipe off my chapstick. I know this is annoying. No one wants to buy multiple lip products, but I am just the type of girl where I mix a bunch of lip products to make my lip combo. So I use these Rare Beauty like lip tint things. I use Serenity and I use Wonder, and I basically layer them. So I'm going to put this one. This one's more pink. And I actually line my lips with this. And you want to make sure it's like a thick like layer, so I'm gonna go back and put another layer of this. I'm gonna let it sit like for a minute so you can scroll on your phone in the meantime. And then I grab like any tissue and I just blot it. Also, the longer you let it sit, the more it's going to stain. And then I go in with the other shade, and this one's more like an apricot color. So the other one is more pink and this is more apricot, and I like the mix of both of them. Just do another layer like the other one and let it sit for like another minute or 30 seconds, however long you want, honestly. Okay, same thing, we're just gonna blot it now. And then this is like the lip combo that you're left with, and it just stays on literally all day because it's a stain. But I like to take it a step further and I grab my Benetint and then I basically go over it again. I kind of just like do that and then I let it dry. I literally have the most complicated lip routine ever. So whenever people ask me like, what's your lip combo? I'm like, it's so many products and I hate it, but I love it so much. But I would hate it if I were you, because then you would have to go and buy all these things. I'm like, oh, I just like to mix a lot of my lip combos together. Okay, and then when it's dried, I actually use a lip liner. And this is my favorite lip liner. This is the MAC lip liner in Whirl. I love this so freaking much, and I just line my lips now that my product is dry. This kind of just defines them even more, and just, I don't know, I just like the look of it. And then also sometimes I'll put like a little line on my nose with my lip liner, so then it kind of matches. And then I just put any gloss or chapstick over it. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, sometimes I put Aqua, Vaseline. Like, I just like this lip combo, and I like it with a little shine sometimes. So just whatever product, whatever gloss, whatever chapstick will work fine. Okay, eyes next. I do eyes last. I don't know why. But I use this eyelash curler. I got it from Japan. It's like, oh, it's a Shiseido eyelash curler. It works perfect, and it holds your lash, it holds your curl perfectly. Like, look at this, is the before and this is the after. I feel like it makes such a big difference. Your eyes might water a little bit, but like, it works. And those are my lashes curled. I feel like they make such a big difference. Okay, mascara time. I don't really do mascara every single day because I hate taking it off. I will honestly just stop my makeup like this. Like, I like it. Like, I am actually into like no mascara makeup. But if I'm like going out, I'll put mascara on. And I'm gonna show you my favorite mascaras. These two are my favorite mascaras. This one is My Lash. This one I prefer more than this one. This one's very good too though. But this one's harder to take off. This one's easier to take off. I freaking love this mascara. I like it because it just lengthens your lashes so much. I'm gonna clean them up so you can see the difference. Okay, and then this is my everyday makeup routine. Sometimes I'll try to spice it up by adding eye makeup. So I might do eyeliner, I might do my Egglesol, I might put glitter. But for the most part, this is my makeup routine I do every single day. Minus that mascara, because I don't like taking mascara off every single day. It's a hassle. Sometimes I'll put setting spray on if I'm gonna be out all day, but this is the makeup I do. Guys, I hope you liked watching this video and you got to learn some of my makeup tricks, and maybe we'll use the same products. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.